Hi from Kyiv. I hope you're all okay, and thank you for watching my channel, and thank you for all your comments that you left me in my previous videos. I'm glad that you like my content, so it's given me also desire and to shoot more and to speak more about my country and just sharing thoughts. So hope you're okay. And when someone asks us Ukrainians, how are you? Usually we reply, I'm okay. So it's like relatively okay in this situation during the war. Like we used to say, like, I'm okay, but relatively okay, relatively normalcy, just to reply like that. And I saw this photo on Instagram page, Poster Bureau, titled A Normal Day in Europe, and I have mixed feelings about that. So yeah, on this photo you can see that it's not only we don't have flights in our country since 24th of February 2022, it's like we have rockets in our country, and titled Normal Day in Europe. I couldn't say like it's a normal day, it's completely not normal, but it's again, I want to say it like a relative normalcy. Sometimes I feel like people get accustomed to the fact that Ukrainians are dying from the rocket attack. We get used to rocket attacks, we get used to war. It's kind of like schedule, or it's kind of like a war routine that Russia shelled our cities yesterday, then a couple days later it will shell again and again, more and more. People will die more and more. So, and I have like a question, nothing going to stop Putin, or what? Does Putin have plans to stop ever? Even if we have a ceasefire or something, I don't know, I just like speaking about this. Who told us that he stops shelling and killing other people? Like, it's gonna be like just throwing rockets, like why not? What do I mean by that? It's not a surprise for people that Russian forces killing civilians, and it's like relative normalcy. It's a relative normalcy that rockets flying in our skies, not the planes. On one hand, people care of Ukraine and support Ukraine, but on the other hand, a lot of people don't care. A lot of people have no idea what is going on in Ukraine right now. Of course, like not everyone checking the news and so on, but also news about Ukraine is not taking place in the foreign media as in the very beginning, like in the first year of the war. Like the world kind of like stopped forgetting about Ukraine, and a lot of people don't know if it's war in Ukraine or not. I also can say about I have different messages. One of the messages that I got, the guy going to fly from Dubai to Kyiv, and he asked me about the plane in airports, and I was like, okay, if you're going to travel to Ukraine, at least like check about your safety and check about if there are some flights or not. So some people really have no idea that there's still a war going on, and it's still rockets in the skies, not planes. I also remember one moment. I've been in Poland last summer. I fly from London, and there's only one train per day from Warsaw to Kyiv, and my flight and this train didn't match, so I have to wait next 20 hours. So I stayed one night in Poland. I was walking in the street, I wore a nice dress, and one guy came to me and asked like, what is your name? You look so cute, and blah 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 blah, a very nice dress, from where you from? And I said, I'm from Ukraine. And he said like, you live in here? I say, no, I'm not living here, I'm going to my hometown. And he asked me, so what do you do now in Warsaw? I say like, I'm walking and I'm waiting for my train. And he asked like, but why are you here? Why you don't go home? I say like, I'm waiting for my train. And he said like, you flight and waiting for your train? I say yes. And he asked me, why didn't you fly directly? and so on and so on. So I tell him like, we don't have flights in Ukraine, and he was just shocked, and I also was a little bit shocked. Of course, I cannot say like everyone should check the situation in Ukraine, everyone should know everything in like great details, but like the basic, how I can say, like you cannot fly to Ukraine, and the basic, it's still war is going on. It's like some basic information, I guess, about my country. And like, yeah, sometimes this, to be honest, like surprise me. I understand like all the word tired, and what I can say about Ukrainians, like let's speak about us. We are tired too, but we are kind of like kindly shut up about that we are tired, because it's so disrespectful to say that like civilians living in Kyiv and say like, we are tired of this war, and like husbands, dads, brothers, a lot of men are fighting. And how it's look if I and another women and other people will say like, we are tired from the war, because they are tired. They have not been at home like more than a year, more than 1.5 years. So we cannot say that we are tired, because it's so like, it's not nice to say, because they're defending us. Okay, but they don't hear us right now, so I can say from what tired civilians, and me especially. I'm tired, and other people tired, that we cannot make plans for our future life, because we don't know our future. I have no idea how its situation will be like this year, next year. People before open business, make some plans for 1, for 2 years. We cannot do this right now, because like how I can predict the future? It's so risky situation. It's a war in my country. So I don't have plans for future at all. Before I had, now not. I don't have. I just live for every day of my life, and I have like short plans and some desire for my future, working and so on and so on. So we are tired that we don't have plans for future. We are tired from constant stress, because sometimes we don't understand that we are tired. So how I can explain by this? Before the full invasion, I have more energy. I didn't get so much tired by evening, and I have more energy to meet my friends, going out, go for different restaurants, and go for gym. So I was super multitasking and so on. But now I like I cannot say it's like latent depression or so. Like I don't have like, sometimes I don't want to see people. I'm not interested about seeing something new, go for exploring some new places. Sometimes I want to stay at home and don't speak to no one, but I force to myself go to the gym. I force to myself live this life, and I guess like we all exhausted during these 2 years with massive rocket attack, with air raid sirens, and this also makes us tired, and we are tired from the waiting of something, you know. It's really, you live and you just live. So you just live, you like in the middle of something. It's like, you know, it's like some relationships that you don't know if it's serious or it's not serious. What is this about? It's like there the situations that I don't like to be. I like that everything should be solved this way, either this way. And right now I cannot change the situation. I live in the country where is the war, and I don't know. So I guess all these things, stress and plus sleepless nights, worrying about, and sometimes it's scary, and rocket attack also make us very tired from this war. But we have to be like brave, but we have to like believe in our soldiers, believe in our victory, because we all know if we stop, Russia will collect their power and attack again later. Like as they attacked first time in 2014, they collect power, they attack us again. So we cannot just get tired, change our minds. So Russia should leave and never ever attack Ukraine. After this my long video, maybe you have a questions like, so what we can do with this information and so on. What I can say, support Ukraine, speak more about Ukraine, do some reports in social media, don't forget about Ukraine, and because it's not our fault that Russia invaded us. It's not our fault that people have to flee abroad and lost their homes. It's not our fault that we are dying and so on. But like supporting Russia in their crime, supporting Russia in terrorist attack, it's just like, how come? I don't understand this. So yeah, you can speak about Ukraine, support Ukraine, and believe in our victory. And when, not if, when Ukrainians win the war, you can come to Kyiv, you can come to Ukraine, you can see how amazing my country is. I had a lot of tours before the full invasion, and I hope soon everything will be as before. More people will come and support, rebuild Ukraine, and we will never see Russians in our life, on our land. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your interest in Ukraine, and I think it was nice not to share in just news. I think it's nice just to share in some thoughts, how people think, what we about is, how it's like a vibe in the city, and so on. So let me know how do you like my video. Write some comments, we can discuss different topics about, and I have my Patreon, and also a couple of days ago I add Buy Me a Coffee link, so you can support my channel with Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon. I would be very grateful for this, and don't forget, please like, follow and subscribe for my channel, and see you very soon. Thank you for watching again. Bye.